Another promicro video. My name is Tony. Welcome. This is episode number 3 on Codex, a cool tool by OpenAI to automate stuff in the cloud on an AI agent. And today I would like to invite you to come along on my journey with Codex, and this time by creating documentation on VB code, Visual Basic Code, visualbasic.net. Not the VB6, could also be, but this time it's VB.net and SQL Server backend. I know a little bit out of this application, but not enough. And now I just give everything I know to Codex and let it iterate to generate the basic documentation. So that will be my starting point. So let's dive into it and let's look at the creation of the environment first. The environment must be created in the OpenAI Codex configuration screen, like here. I just looked up mail to ticket log. This is the repository we're after. And this is a service that is monitoring Exchange mailbox and is reading out those mails and then is trying to create tickets or update tickets in a support ticketing system. The environment is created. Let's ask our question. Because we want to create a special folder, a doc folder with documentation about this repository. And we inherited this code, so we want to let Codex that know. We have a little bit technical knowledge on the system, but we want some pages to be written about this documentation. And as extra, a diagram would be cool, right? This is the assignment we gave it. And now we just have to get some coffee and wait. So let's get some coffee. Yes, I'm back, and Codex already was running for a long time, so let's check. The screen looks a bit stuck because we got some coffee, but it still looks the same, so let's view the log. Okay, it also says running a command. We see our assignment here. I think it's better that we just refresh the page in total, so let's just give me a second here. Yes, there it is. So if we refresh the page, we see that it created a doc folder with database MD and an overview. Okay, and hey, here's my diagram. Cool. A surface flow diagram written in mermaid. So let's look at the pull request. So here we have the pull request, and here are the changed files again. So this is how it looks in parsed markdown. Looks good. Okay, there's a lot of database interaction. These are the components within the VB classes. And hey, here's the diagram. I love diagrams. So with the mail service and exchange worker data. Oh, this documentation I can give to the team and say, okay, this is this old VB application, but with my knowledge, this is actually what it should do, yes. But the team wasn't really happy with it. The team said, okay, Tony, this is cool, but it's referring to all kinds of data objects, so stored procedures in this case. Can't we just add them to Codex as well? And I said, yes, we can. I created an agent file. This is the agent file. And I also created a folder SQL. And in that SQL folder, there's a database dump. So not the data, but the structure. And from that point, or with that information, the Codex agent has more context to create the documentation. So now I can ask a new question. And this new question is, update the doc folder with the documentation, and please take into account that the SQL is now provided. So process the stored procedures, so, and that would be actually, that will make more sense, right? Let's see what it did. And this time we're not getting coffee, we're just gonna fast forward this because, hey, it's an agent in the cloud and it will run somewhere, we don't have to wait for it. So you don't have to wait in the video. So here we go, fast forward. Ta-da! There it is. So it worked for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. It's actually my lucky number, but that doesn't matter. And if we now look at what it changed, It's updated the descriptions of the store procedure. Oh, it also updated the service flow. Interesting. So this is how it looks in a parsed markdown version. So it gives a description based on, of course, the SQL objects it gave it. And ta-da! Look at that. This is a better overview because it now also shows you what it's doing in a SQL database. This time we gave Codex the assignment to process a VB.NET service, 10 years old or maybe older, together with the database objects it's calling, and it generated for us in 2 steps the documentation we needed to give to the team so the service can be maintained. Of course, it's very important that you know something of this code, that you know something of the functionality of the application, that you can see if it's true what the model is giving you. But I know what's happening in this code, and for this I can say it did a good job while I got some coffee or recorded this video with you. This was video number 3 in the series about Codex. I hope to see you in the next one.